when you're visiting with individuals, what are some of their concerns about beef, or what questions are they asking you? What do they want to know?
That's a good question. I think there is still a lot of confusion about the beef industry and how it works. And we have to give them some grace and self-compassion because it is confusing. If you're not, I think we take it for granted when we're in the industry and we're doing it every day. It makes sense to us, but it's very confusing from the outside. People don't know what a cow-calf operation is. They don't know what a stalker is. They don't know what a feed yard is. They hear buzzwords like factory farms, and I have literally talked to people who believe that cattle are born in feed yards, live there their whole lives, have a miserable life, and they are abused and then they are butchered. And we know that's just not true. So it's our job to communicate that. I think what makes the beef industry so different and so unique is when you think of other ag products like row crops, or I'm assuming chicken and pork. I am not a pork farmer, so I'm not an expert on that. But for most of farming and ag, it all happens in the same place. You're planting, you're harvesting, you're fertilizing, everything's happening right there. But the beef industry is so unique in that there's so many different stages to the life cycle of beef from getting it from pasture to plate. And so that is our job to communicate that with consumers that, hey, they're starting here on a cow calf operation. That beef you're buying at the grocery store started on a family farm just like ours, and the average family farm is about 40 head, right? And
Mhm.
so that's really cool that we get to communicate that. When I tell people that, they have no idea and they're like, wow, that is so cool. And then explaining that they go onto a stalker, and then they go onto that feed yard, and how they are cared for there, and that it's only for a few months, and that they have a specially, scientifically formulated feed, and then they go on to the processor, and that they are cared for at every stage. I think really opens their mind, and they're like, okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm not selling direct to consumer, but I remember in college there was a gal I was in entrepreneurship classes with, and she goes, "Can you tell me what a cow calf operation is? All you people walk around talking it like, talking about what it is like everyone should know." And I was like, "Yes, I'm sorry, we do that. Please just ask."
Absolutely.
It's common language for us. So,
Yes. Yeah.
outside of the beef production lifestyle, what else do you see or experience consumer concerns around? Once you kind of get past that, even family farms have beef in grocery stores. Like, it's not this corporate giant to be scared of.
Yeah. I am very much team beef. And when I'm talking to people, yes, I am selling a product. We are selling directly off the ranch. But I am also very intentional when I talk to people. I am team beef, and this might be bad for business, but I truly don't care where you get your beef from. If you get it from the grocery store, if you get it from me, if you get it from someone doing grass finished, I want people to know that it is a safe, wholesome, nutrient dense product, and there are options for how you choose to buy your beef. But no matter where you choose to get your beef, I think you need beef in your diet. It is incredibly nutrient dense. You're getting all 9 essential amino acids that your body can't make. You're getting zinc, iron, of course, protein, your B vitamins, choline. So many things that are necessary in the diet that no matter how your beef is finished, you're still getting those great benefits. And so I am very much team beef. I think we really need to work on that as producers, not bashing each other. I think we're all on the same team here. So I'm very passionate about that too.